I dare to challenge the system that would relegate us to victims and stereotypes with no clear historical backgrounds, no hopes or talents. When I questioned that method of portrayal, a different path opened up for me. The path to my destiny. When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it.
What's good? It's your boy Shy Riddick.
And I'm Zay.
And this is Sunset La Brea.
Baby. Count down the
hottest top 10 videos
of the week.
How are you doing?
No. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm trying to bulk up, trying to get in the gym. I'm skinny. I'm trying to get my weight up. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard because the gyms is not open right now. So
yeah, but I've been doing like little YouTube videos. I got my dumbbells and I got my little, my little routine now. So
low key. The prison workouts work the best.
Yeah,
push-ups,
pull-ups,
squats. Those really gonna get you where you need to go. Yeah, that's what's up, son. Oh, that's what
that's how you said. How are you?
I'm good. I just have so many things that I'm excited to show you guys.
Yeah.
That when I come on here, I feel like when I say I'm working on stuff, it's like this nigga full of shit. But I really have.
Keep saying it. Just keep saying it. Keep saying it out loud.
When it happens,
it happens.
Thank you, Sha. But okay, let's get into the countdown. Number 10 video is actually one of the funniest people on the fucking internet. We got Sukihana with You Forgot to Love Me.
We was very surprised about this video.
We were.
From you. Staying out late, nigga, I don't check on you. Nigga, I don't even check on you. I ain't losing no sleep.
Why is this midget running down the street?
I mean.
I don't give a fuck about you. And Lord knows I'm good with or without you. Nigga, I was.
That song is so Florida.
Speaking of good music,
yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan dropped a new single. And I feel like it was more of an interlude kind of thing for me. It didn't really feel like a full song.
I thought it was fun. I liked the beat. So
it felt real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all her songs feel really real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if I would classify that as a single, but Jasmine Sullivan, anything she does, I'm here for it.
Like you said, she can't do any wrong. I just feel like I love it, but it's not what I expected for all the energy. It didn't let me down.
She could have just dropped it and not said anything. Well, like...
No, she could have. She could have just put that out into the universe and it would have been cool. Because then we would appreciate it more for what it was.
I love it. Like, I feel like I can listen to that and cry.
You know, Shop's favorite thing to do is cry.
I'm gonna jump into the number 9.
Corday featuring Roddy Ricch,
Gifted.
You forgot to love me.
I was thinking that same thing.
That shit is catchy.
On me, got this bad little shawty going down on the dick. I met shorty and we connected.
A lot of people fuck with him. Like a lot of people like his music. Yeah. This is like one of my first times hearing it, but
like the Wi-Fi, hopped in the Phantom, disappeared like wildlife. I told niggas that I.
The number 8 joint is Dream Doll
featuring Fabio Foreign.
He got that hood stroke. Yeah. But he got that good throw.
You really like this because it was very New York.
Yeah.
It says very New York.
Y'all know in my group chat lit. Like I ain't shit. Cause I came quick.
They give me the.
I like that she had dynamic to her video. I love the effort. A lot of these videos are like, did y'all even try?
Bitch, give me that. Serious? Give me that fucking mic. Who the fuck you been at, baby girl?
I'm so sorry.
No, seriously, do you even want to be here?
Yes.
And I feel like she cares about her artistry, and I feel like she studied.
But somebody just having like an idea of what they want to produce. Like just saying like, I don't want no bum shit, I want quality.
Yeah.
Like I want all my shit to look like I care. One of my favorite podcasts.
He lives this Where's Vidas podcast.
Yeah, this man, I actually love the Joe Budden podcast.
Joe Budden.
The JBP.
Phone check 1 2. What is this?
He's leaving Spotify.
Get your money, Joe.
If you listen to the podcast, you already knew what time it was. I didn't even feel like I needed to read up on what exactly he wanted to say.
Yeah.
Because I felt like indirectly, just from listening to the podcast, I already had an understanding of what it was.
Yeah.
Like Spotify was playing in his fucking face. And it was pretty much like, when people don't value you or people don't give you the respect that you deserve. I think a lot of that has to do with Joe Rogan and his like multi-million-dollar deal, him not getting anywhere near.
Does he have like almost the number one?
It is
not? It's one of the top 5.
It's one of the top podcasts out. And this is a numbers player. I don't know, sometimes I feel like people be shady, but like it was the number 2 for so long, and then when the situation started happening where they were going to leave Spotify, it went down by happenstance. So that was weird too. But
of course, that's a power move. They're trying to play them.
Their podcast was independent for a long time. Like it was, and then they moved into the Spotify deal. Right. Because they've been doing it for like 5 years.
Oh, nice.
So it's
so we're gonna have to do this for 5 years
before we get our contract. But it's an amazing podcast, and I'm going to support it even if it's independent, even if they go to Apple or if they renew with Spotify. Parks, Rory, Mal, Joe. I enjoy listening to Scream Man, Alexander the Great.
Oh, wow.
I enjoy that podcast a lot.
Number 7 joint is Burna Boy, Monster You Made.
Calling me a monster just 'cause we say it.
The lyrics is crazy. He's talking about y'all are mad at the people we become.
From your place, 'cause it could happen today, not knowing how to behave.
There is
What?
Jacob Blake has been getting a lot of media attention.
For sure.
If you haven't been keeping up with that story, a black man in Missouri who was breaking up a fight between some other individuals was harassed by the police. They were trying to detain him for absolutely no reason.
But he was trying to leave because he was like, I wasn't even fighting, so I'm about to bounce.
Right, and his kids were in the car, so naturally, he was trying to get to his kids like, yo, I got my kids with me, y'all not finna lock me up, which is what I got from that story. And when he was going into the vehicle, the police shot him 7 times in the back.
7 times. Good thing he didn't die.
And fortunately, because a lot of these cases are unfortunate. So thank God even like that he's here. You know what I'm saying?
As close as they shot him. You know what I'm saying?
Which is crazy.
God had his hand on his life. Honestly. But I want to read something which I'm not sure if these are just people spitting out shit or if it's facts. Megyn Kelly decides to tweet, which I don't know why everybody think that they should just tweet everything that comes to their brain. Like the world, like you're so great that everybody needs to hear your every thought.
Right.
Because it's like,
hate it.
But this is what Miss Megyn Kelly had to say. She said, Jacob Blake was armed with a knife when cops shot him, says Wisconsin AG. Then we have Miss Candace Owens. She's being sarcastic here. She says, yes, but even if you're a black man, even if the black man is armed with a knife, has a warrant for his arrest over sexual assaulting a minor, threatens to grab another weapon from his car, and physically resist officers still must defend themselves, or else it's called racism. Because LeBron James says so. First of all, everything that she said is not factual. We don't even know. Was there audio? Did he say he was going to go get another weapon?
There wasn't audio. There wasn't any. From what I've seen, ain't no other footage besides what we've seen. So then, what this causes is that as soon as this shit get national media attention, It's, oh, let's get our story together. If y'all haven't heard of a false police report or a police report that'll just say whatever, they can say whatever the fuck they say and it's gold. Whatever they want, they take it to they fucking their general. They gonna ride with them. It's gonna go up and up and up the escalator. As long as it makes sense and it sounds good and you can kind of confuse the public,
they're gonna run it with it. Oh yeah.
They are some very satanic people. Everything that they do is satanic.
Bro, I ain't seen no footage of bruh.
He didn't even.
I ain't seen no footage of bruh threatening him. I ain't even seen no clear photo of him having a knife. I seen some shit in his hand. It could have been anything. Y'all just shot a man the other day because he had his keys in his hand and he was pumping his gas and y'all thought he had a knife. So I'm not
well,
tracking.
Show us the knife. I wanna see the knife.
Bro, they tried to do this bullshit ass picture freeze and say it was a knife. If y'all don't have that item in possession, I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't. If y'all don't have that item in possession as evidence, then it don't fucking exist.
If the man was waving the knife at the people, at the police officers or at people standing by, there was plenty of people standing by saying no, stop, talking to the police, telling them to stop because they were overreacting. What part of your brain don't take in consideration
that other people might have a good synopsis of the situation?
Stop and have your partner be like, yo, because it was a whole bunch of y'all. So you could have had your partner talking to the lady that was sitting there screaming, telling y'all not to do that. And he could have been like, yo, what's going on? What happened?
Because they don't want to assess a situation, bro. They just want to get and they want to just
control.
Yeah, but the thing about it for me is that they'll be so quick to, if the person is white and they're saying, oh, yeah, it was them. If they're on the sideline saying they shit, they'll listen to it. But if somebody's saying, hey, y'all got the wrong idea, that's not what it is, they don't take that into consideration.
They just want to be aggressive and be like, no.
Like, you know.
And this man of course he was going to go to the car. His kids are in the car.
Right.
Like, he's trying to make sure that his kids are okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to be a good Samaritan. What happened to citizen's arrest? Like, what if he was doing a citizen's arrest? Y'all mad? Y'all gonna shoot him because he was doing a citizen's arrest? No, y'all wouldn't do that to a Caucasian person that was making a citizen arrest. Now, would you? No, you wouldn't. So he stopped to break up a fight, and there probably was some people that he probably knew. Relax. Sometimes you need to know if you're not used to being in the hood, don't go to the hood if you're a police officer. Like,
but who even said it was the hood? Like, it ain't even like it happens everywhere in the world, man. That's true that what you said though, like, stop putting these people in our communities, like in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't know how to maneuver, I'm just tired of excuses.
Yeah.
And at this point, I could care less about what AG say, what Candace Owens say, what Megan, whatever your name is, say, because at the end of the day, you guys are trying to justify some shit that you already know is wrong. But you rather play devil's advocate and say why is wrong, why is right, because you just want to stand in your wrongness. And if that's how you want to live your life, that's fine. That's between you and God. But
there are a lot of people that are outraged about the situation. The NBA, there's been multiple teams.
Yes. It started with the Bucks. They boycotted and then
boycotting. LeBron James has spoken out. The WNBA,
yes,
they've been very vocal about it. Even there's been like sports commentators walking out based off the fact of even people, Nike employees.
The Nike employees that all walk out.
It's so many people that are just sick of it.
I just like the fact that everybody gets it, and you see where everybody stands right now. If you haven't seen the Yusuf documentary on HBO too, like 30 years ago, 40 fucking years ago, they were saying Reverend Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson and Farrakhan, they were saying the same shit that they're saying now, 30 years later, waiting for those people who are in authority to get it, because they're never gonna get it. We're gonna keep sitting here and going through the same cycle over and over again. I'm tired of it. So whenever we decide to wake up and make a change and get our own communities and police our own communities and start our own
Black
shit,
Wall Street,
that's when it's gonna happen, man. So
what's up?
Prayers to his 3 sons and his family and his father. It's rough out here, man. Please be safe.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Number 6 is Sid featuring Kehlani, Birthday.
I'm just wondering what you would say.
I love Sid's voice, man.
She's giving me Aaliyah right now. Like, that is so Aaliyah.
Just to make sure that you're okay. Would you prefer it if
Man,
Them stacks was Aaliyah all the way.
I feel like that song is like if Brandy and Aaliyah would have did a song together, that would have been the song.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's very nostalgic, right, bro? Like, it's like, damn. I only bought YouTube Premium just
On
to
the
listen to
anniversary
the
of her
album.
death, her family released the fact that they're working on getting her music streamed on all platforms, which it has not been, thanks to Uncle Barry.
Yeah, shout out to Fuck That Berry.
He did JoJo the same way.
And Tank, too.
What's the logic behind that? Like,
I think it's greed more so than anything because
he wants most of the money behind it. But
yeah, but it's more so that you control wherever it goes, when it goes. Like, you have, like, the only way it can get out in the world is through you. It is time for the Timeless Time Capsule. We'll be getting to a video that is timeless.
Yes.
This week's pick is actually my pick, and y'all will be surprised at what I picked. If we're speaking about early 2000s,
yes,
late 90s, people who just transcended the game, I feel like it's only right that we talk about Brandy.
Yes.
This week, the TTC is Brandy Almost Doesn't Count.
what was always missing for you, babe?
This is my favorite Brandy song.
You found it in me.
My
actually,
favorite song.
it's one of my favorites, but no.
Heaven, half of the ground.
Favorite Brandy album is that Never Say Never album.
Yeah.
You know how you was a kid and you would like be riding in the car and like songs would play and you would act like you were in the video, like you'd be like, have my hand on the window trying to make myself cry.
I used to walk down the street envisioning videos.
Kids are, oh yeah, you would listen to a song and be like, I could see this video,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I still do that.
Yes.
Brandy and Monica have finally decided to do this versus.
Everybody gets punched in the face.
I hope nobody get punched in the face because I heard last time Monica waxed that ass. I think that this is the battle that everybody's been excited about. Ever since the verses started,
Everybody wanted this battle.
yeah. So
I know they got they
got
had
a
a
bag.
cut check.
They got a
They
mean
cut a
bag for
check.
this.
They cut-
Because nobody was gonna give a fuck about verses after this unless it was something big.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? People
Yeah.
go up more for the R&B verses than for
Yeah,
the
the
rap
rap.
verses.
This
Yeah.
is not as fun.
Yeah. I feel like everybody, no
'Cause
funny shit,
R&B
everybody
is
love
about-
R&B.
R&B is about emotion. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like rap is just reminiscing. When they play these songs, I'm like, you know, I remember where I was at when I heard this song.
Honestly, just like I was giving it up for Brandy because I love Brandy, but man, Monica got heat, bro.
You are definitely a Monica stan.
Monica has heat.
Don't sit up here
and
lying
I
to these
love
people.
Monica. Let me tell you though, no, because I don't want y'all to think that I don't love Brandy because I do love Brandy, but I'm a Monica fan.
So we're gonna we can't wait for that. It's gonna be exciting.
So everybody is hyped. So
Yes. We're gonna go into the number 5 joint, which is
NLE Chopper with Daydream.
Mama tell me not to keep my tool, but I do the thugging. Hey, back on his hat, he gone in a day. We know he at, we know.
So what I will say about them young niggas, they put out videos every week. Between him and NBA Youngboy, it's
Hitting me white nigga, where's the date? Why did you kill him? I did it for Satan. They want me forgive him, but I said I can't. Hop in the car, do.
young kids are super into the internet, so like
Yeah.
you gotta keep feeding them.
they want to keep seeing. This is lackluster, but The Weeknd apologized to Usher
about the whole climax
the
thing,
whole climax thing,
saying that Usher bit him.
Yeah, and Usher kind of like shut him down after he started like the climax challenge. I guess The Weeknd felt it necessary to call Usher and tell him like, yo, bro, I was misquoted. So I guess he doesn't really feel like the song was bitten off of him. So like bullshit. Whatever. We're gonna get into the number 4 joint. Ty Dolla $ign featuring Nicki Minaj.
Expensive.
Girl, it's not your face, it's your work. I mean, girl, it's not your.
Why is that fucking money coming out of his pocket? Like, that's cheap.
That video is awful. Fight me. Moving into the number 3 video, we have Nas with Ultra Black.
We going ultra. Yeah. We going ultra black. Except where I'm at,
Embracing our blackness and overcoming our blackness.
I'm a global change, hop in the coldest range. Hit boy on the beat, this shit poster slap. We going ultra black.
I love Nas's album. I love this song. This song, honestly, it doesn't get enough credit for what it was. Number 2 video is the Migos featuring NBA YoungBoy, Need It.
I'm straight out the knife, I came up selling hard. Hell, run. I'm straight from the knife, I went bought me a dog.
Had about them saying that he looked like him. Roddy Ricch said, oh, you not want no fucking NBA YoungBoy.
I cover my guns. They got an elo, my aim on point. Shoot a nigga, give me pain in my joint. We shoot a 50 round drum, honey bun.
Here we are. The number 1 video is Drake featuring Lil Durk. Laugh now, cry later.
So I bet they on their face right now.
I think the song sounds like white noise.
I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last damn bad.
The video was amazing. It was funny.
That was Drake.
He knows that he's kind of like not the coolest, smoothest dude on the planet, and I think
knows that he's a cheesy person.
Not that he just plays up to his strengths. Like so, here we are. This is the end of episode 14. Yes.
Whoever knew.
We're pretty consistent. And we see y'all biting too. I ain't gonna say no names. You can follow me at zay.sco, that's Zay Scott.
And you can follow me at shy.riddick, that's Shy Riddick.
And you can also follow us at Sunset La Brea. I got it right this time. Sunset La Brea Top 10 Countdown. Right?
Not countdown.
Oh,
Sunset La Brea Top 10
on Instagram. Please continue to like, follow, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. We love y'all. Peace. Oh, the midget was fucking her?
Yo, she is funny as fuck.